Hey fam, welcome back to my kitchen. Today we are making these soft and delicious homemade hot dog rolls from scratch. From the dough to these perfectly golden rolls, I'm taking you through the entire process step by step. And trust me, they are easier to make than they look. So stay with me and let's get started. For the dough, we are going to start with 1 cup of warm milk, 1 of 3 cups of sugar, and 1 teaspoon of salt. Give that a quick mix and then add 1 egg. Everything should be at room temperature except the milk, which should be slightly warm. Mix until everything is completely incorporated. Next, add 3.5 cups of all-purpose flour and 3 teaspoons of instant yeast. This measurement should give about 12 to 14 hot dog rolls. Now we are going to mix and gently knead the dough for about 10 minutes. Then add 1 of 3 cups of melted butter and continue kneading for another 10 minutes until the butter is completely incorporated and the dough starts to become soft and fluffy. Cover the dough and let it rest for about 15 minutes. Now it's time to give the dough a proper kneading. Transfer it into a clean flat surface and begin to knead. As you knead, slap the dough against the surface, then use the heel of your palm and your knuckles to work the dough. If you have a stand mixer, you can definitely use it. It will make the process faster and save you some work. I do have a mixer, you've probably seen it in some of my other videos. But when I'm making hot dog rolls, I actually prefer working the dough with my hands. Continue slapping and kneading the dough. Try to use the heel of your palm rather than your fingers. That area gives you more strength to knead without putting too much strain on your hands. Continue kneading for about 25 minutes or until you get this soft, fluffy and stretchy texture. And look at this, when I stretch the dough with my fingers, it stretches very thin without tearing easily. This is what you are looking for. That is how I know my dough has been properly kneaded. Now form the dough into one large ball. Add a little cooking oil to a clean bowl. Place the dough inside and gently roll around so that it's slightly coated with the oil. Cover it and leave it to rise for about 1 hour or until it has doubled in size. While the dough is resting, let's prepare our hot dogs. Cook the hot dogs in water for about 10 minutes. Take them out, drain them and set them aside to cool. And now look at our dough. It has risen beautifully. Gently punch it down to release the excess air. Transfer it back to your work surface and knead it lightly for another 3 to 5 minutes. Now divide the dough into equal portions. And as I mentioned earlier, this recipe should give you approximately 12 to 14 hot dog rolls. You will see exactly how many I got towards the end of the video. Shape each portion into a small ball. Arrange them on a tray, cover and let them rest for another 15 minutes. Now we are ready to wrap our hot dogs. Take each portion of dough, roll it out and wrap it around your hot dogs. You can form them into whatever shape you prefer, but I chose this most popular and easy shape to make. For this recipe, you will find the full list of ingredients and measurements in the description below. And if you've made it this far, please take a moment to hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate your support. I'm showing you two different angles here so you can clearly see how I'm wrapping the dough around the hot dogs. Once they are all wrapped, arrange them on your baking tray, cover with a clean cloth, and leave them to rest for about 35 minutes. You can leave yours for longer if you prefer, even up to an hour, but 35 minutes worked perfectly for me. After 35 minutes, they are ready for the oven. For the egg wash, simply whisk together 1 egg and 1 tablespoon of milk. Then gently brush it over the top of each roll. Now set your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and your timer for 25 minutes. Let the oven heat up for the first 5 minutes before putting the hot dog rolls in. Now pay close attention to this part because the temperature change is important. After those first 5 minutes, transfer the rolls into the oven while it's still at 350 degrees. Bake at 350 degrees for another 5 minutes. Then reduce the temperature to 180 degrees Fahrenheit and let them continue baking for the remaining 15 minutes. This means the rolls are actually baking for a total of 20 minutes. That first 5 minutes at 350 gives them that initial heat, and lowering the temperature afterwards allows them to continue cooking gently and evenly without getting too dark on top. This is how I get that beautiful golden brown color while keeping the rolls soft and fluffy on the inside. And here they are, our homemade hot dogs rolls are ready. Give this recipe a try and let me know what you think in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel, and turn on your notifications so you don't miss the next recipe. I'll see you on the next one. Bon appetit. Bye.